Yo, morning guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the self-therapeutic psychiatric multimedia project for you to solve problem challenges in life as well as a self-improvement process and so on and so forth. If you want an introduction as to what we do and a summary about, copyright-free music, the concept behind it, live streaming schedule, as well as like analogies, sub-series, domains of life, relationships, finance, all that kind of jazz, you can find out in the previous live streams for the past 3.5 years straight up to January 2021. And so that's covered all there. Let's just skip right into the table of contents, the second phase of this live stream. And so we're going to run through maybe again roughly about 4 segments today. As usual, the first one's going to be to cover photographs, diet, nutrition, any sort of photography or digital media assets. And that's what you see. So what you see is what you get. Again, this live stream's only about 14 minutes long max because I have to cap it at 15, so it won't be too long. But the first segment is going to be that, maybe 2-3 minutes. I'm going to run through all this diet and nutrition kind of stuff I had in the breakfast in the morning and food. After that, okay, we can be more active. We're going to remove the photographs, and you see in the backdrop here, okay, I'm going to start moving around in the room, just wave my hand down here. And we have to cover a little bit of trash, so logistical affairs like physical items. It's more active, more engaging part of the stream. We're going to get up, there's some trash you need to throw away, but also I want to cover something regarding clothing, and I keep missing that because I never get the time to in such a short span. After that, hopefully we will move on to the third phase of the stream, the third segment, which is more abstract. Okay, that's about maybe the 10-minute mark. And we're going to talk about more abstract things such as finances, relationships. Those are things I can't really show you. I have an idea of maybe putting some digital things through my laptop. So if my hand's right here, you can see the laptop at the very bottom. Maybe I can start a new segment as well that covers I guess the database budgeting. I want to include a new segment that covers at least monetary and financial expenses and stuff like that, new purchases, new inventory that has to do with record keeping. So that's going to be something that I want to talk about in that sort of portion of the stream, another new segment and a little bit of meta, right? So and that's of course in the title as well. I keep forgetting to cover the $70 divided by 50 for like 5 different items. And that's that. And then the last portion of the stream is just going to be the take-home message as usual. So that's what to look forward to. Quick disclaimer as usual, which is I'm going to be real raw and genuine and just try to get my voice right. I'm going to try to be real raw and genuine here, and because this is a time record and time capsule of myself from now into the future. That's what the Ahn Rho Project in part is. That's one of the analogies I use to describe it. Basically, I have to cover the good, the bad, and the ugly, or the horrific even. So if it covers sensitive topics like insecurities, emotional baggage, some negativity, I will not shy away from these non-PC topics. I will cover them as they are. Maybe a little bit of confidentiality, a little bit of privacy, but I will speak about it at least very vaguely. I still have to talk about it. So that's that. Let's just dive right into it. The first thing we're going to do right here is the photographs, right? So we're going to start off with this kind of food here today. It's very short. I mean, I have maybe about 10 photographs max. You see in the very top. I have some expanded ones on the bottom right here. You can see. I really want to cover the fact that I ate those Pringles chips. Those were class 4 items, class 2 and 4. I bought them and purchased it to give to my guardians, which plays into domestic issues and my inability to not see anything I receive from them as a debt payment. I have to repay them back, and I ate that, and so I have to pay it back. And same thing with the avocado, pot of avocado right there. I'm gonna get rid of that for a second and just pull this one on the bottom right hand side. You can see the supplements as well this morning. If I can expand a little bit on that pot, you can see the pot of avocado. That's a pretty traditional standard Vietnamese smoothie type drink, blended, and it does go back way back when I was a kid, so it's a long time ago, and it's very interesting sort of drink. I really like it. I like the way it tastes, but again, I'm not supposed to use it, so that's that. I move to the side, get rid of that stuff here. We have next these kind of snack food items right here. We have these sort of we have these supplements on the side here. Again, Glucerna. I believe chocolate flavored, and Usana Health Sciences Hyper Plus, plus all the other various supplementations from Usana Health Sciences as well that I'm taking. And again, this is my own sort of R&D research and development slash biomolecular nutritional business that I am partaking in with the team. Okay, so move that to the side, and I think that's about all the photographs I really need to cover here. Like again, here's a pot of the avocado up close. The contrast is a little bit shit, but it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. And again, here's the oatmeal that I made. I cooked up the oatmeal and put some of that avocado in there. You can see there's like ground flax seeds, ground cloves, and stuff like that too. Okay, so with that being said, let's move over to again the batch photograph right here, all of them. Let's get to the more engaging part of the stream. So let's kind of get up right here. So yesterday's live stream, we cleared some stuff. That kind of pole where I put it. I put that kind of pole from my workplace for martial arts over into C1 over there. I mean C6. It's gone now. We have even more granola bars, so I have to cover this. This is a class 4 item. Got 3 more. Ate 1 for dinner. Again, this is from my workplace, again, because the bars are near expiry, so they can't sell it. This bag here, I put them all together. The oranges, these are class 4 items completely, except for these class 1 hand wash foaming soap. So I put the 2 bottles of foaming soap plus 4 oranges together, and these are gifts for my guardians because I'm not going to use them. So put in that bag. Also, they can take the bag too. So about 7 items, class 1, class 4 giveaway. We have some trash here as well over in region. So that's region D1, by the way. Over here is region A7, A8. We have these 2, like I said, trash items that I was not supposed. This one here is, like I said, that food. I'm not supposed to eat that, and but I did. And this is just trash as well. So I'm gonna move this over here, put it inside the work bag, which I'm gonna take to work, and then toss it away when I'm out. All right, move to the side back here. Right. I guess this is a little bit of a theme thing. I mean, I still haven't installed the lights, but I talked about having the 2 light bulbs here that are RGB, so you know, color lights, and I put them inside region A7 now. I mean A5 finally. But once again, very interesting here. I should probably start the live streams with this sort of lights, but it's a good, I guess, caption or thumbnail or whatever. It makes things a little bit more interesting. And I should probably make a real habit out of doing this by starting out the stream like this. It probably looks a lot better than whatever the hell it is I have as a thumbnail right now. Okay, we go to the side. Okay, so that's the light. That's a new idea I gotta talk about. Okay, let's move back to D1 here, because this is the clothing that I was talking about. That's in the title right there. It says new clothing, and I still haven't gone through to it. So you can see this says Canada, whatever. It's like Canada weather gear, authentic heritage sportswear, and medium sized. So this is that kind of let's just pull it up here. It says $40, but honestly it's I bought it on sale for 10. So it's a big discount. So you can see it's really nice. It's got a nice design here. Like I said in my previous live streams, I never get to it, but I wanted to take out the tag. Oh, I like that light. It's giving a nice contrast right there. So I'm gonna take out the tags, gonna snip that off, and then take a scan of that. And you can see I like the red collar, alright? But basically the most important reason why I bought it is because they're on sale for $10. This one here says for 60. Again, I bought this for 20. So you can see everything is just on sale because winter wear, right? Obviously we're into like April now. All the stores, especially retail, they have to go on lockdown, and they're not getting a lot of sales. So a lot of things are not, they're not getting a lot of sales, therefore their stuff is on sale. So that's kind of like a double entendre there. So we got 1, 2, Canada brand. Once again, it says Canada weatherwear, and you can see this kind of stuff here. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a tag here for the laundry instructions or something, but I can't see. I'm pretty sure the price is also marked up, so obviously don't take it for face value. But basically, I really like these 2. We have 1 sweater and 1 vest here, and finally showcase it. Now I have to mention what I need to do before I can take out the tags and scan everything. I do have to actually wear that and take a couple of snapshots and photographs just to see how the fit goes. I never put it on when I was at the retail store, obviously because of COVID-19 restrictions. I'm not allowed to put things on, even if it just doesn't sound like a sensible thing to do. So I should probably wash it first, and that's stupid for me putting it on the bed, but whatever. It's been over a month, so it's fine. And it's not a very popular shop too, by the way, so very few people even venture inside and do anything with it. But anyways, the point is these 2 need to be worn. I need to take some photographs, see how the fit is. you know, I'm pretty sure it fits well because I already checked the size. It's the right size for me. But we'll wear it, take some photographs, and then probably put it in laundry, or wear it once and then throw it in the laundry, break into it. We have also a third piece right here, another thing on sale. This one was for $50, but also the same shop. They have actually two side by side, one upstairs. And what's it say? Here's the bag, Stockholm. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it off here. Just gonna hold it with my knee, drag it out, and here's the kind of jacket here. All right, now I anticipate I have about 4 minutes left, so this jacket, most likely, as well as the clothing over there, the vest and the sweater, I'll have to continue talking about it tomorrow morning, and most likely the thumbnail will be the clothing here, probably next to the light here. That's the idea, right? So thumbnail idea to include the lights that I'm using here. It should be more interesting. And yeah, this jacket's for about $50, but it's actually supposed to be what? It's probably marked up to like $200 or something like that. Yeah, right there, $260, which is nuts. So it's marked up. I'm assuming that it would probably be worth about $150. And the brand here says like something like JY Co Studio. Yeah, really nice jacket, really thick. Something you would wear in the fall, almost winter, if it's not too cold. And yeah, it's kind of like this double layered kind of thing where you can take off the inside as well. So it's really nice. And I have these 3 pieces of clothing, which most likely I will take a photograph of eventually wearing it, as well as down here, and then I'll scan all the tags, take it off and stuff like that, and then do the budgeting. Wait, I already did the budgeting. I already put it inside the finances. Alright, so that's that. Now that's probably going to be for thumbnail tomorrow morning, like I said, next to the light. That's 2 ideas. Let's sit down for a second now. And this bag here, by the way, of course, this bag obviously I need to start using as kind of like my source of groceries. I'll put the groceries inside. If I have to get another piece of clothing, I'll put it inside there as well. But we'll see. We're on lockdown. I don't think the store is open. So let's decide. Okay. I'm going to have to take that off later on from Region G. Okay, so let's sit down. We have about 2 minutes left, and I want to just touch upon some aspects. So something really important I keep forgetting. Top left-hand side right here, right-hand side. That's always the title, right? I put the title up here on the top right-hand side. New clothes, and you got this emoji ASI, and then finally, and the series, as well as the which episode it is. So at the end it also says like $70 divided by 4, so it's like divvied by 4 items that I received recently, and it was $70 worth of purchases over the last weekend. But I actually purchased like 20 different items related to groceries. And then you have this square brackets of the 0, which stands for which domain of life it is. So, you know, it's like relationships, finance, clothing, materials, philosophy, psychology, you know, behaviors, whatever. And then followed by a bunch of various sub-series. Okay, so all that kind of stuff is jumbled up. What I want to say is that I keep forgetting the monetary aspect, and you know, I've been trying to do this for the past almost a week now, to make sure that when I see the title, I'll at least remember to cover how much everything costs. Like for example, I said the clothing here costs like, that one costs $50 when it's really $250. That one costs like $40, but I only bought it for $10 and stuff like that. Well, same thing with groceries. I always forget to cover how much that costs. Like the canister of Pringles costs like what, $1.50. Well, you know, I'm supposed to cover the budgeting and stuff like that to some minor detail. At least say that all of it together cost X amount, like $50 or something like that worth of groceries. I keep forgetting shit like that, $70. So what I want to do is incorporate a segment where I turn to the computer here, and there's gonna be a new segment hopefully tomorrow morning if I can remember, or pull up one of these Excel documents here, and I zoom in a little bit closer, and then you can see, at least to some extent, you know, the budgeting practices. You know, I can sort of record my transactions. Once again, this is abstract, right? Like right now, this is the abstract section. I'm talking about things that I can't really show you, but at least this is one way I can include a new section where I can, in fact, at least show the finances. So that being said, I have about 15 seconds left, so take home message, take care of your health, your finances, yourself. Make sure you become a strong, responsible, disciplined individual. Not to preach, just sharing what I'm supposed to be doing myself, and how to see a better version of you as well as myself in the next live stream tomorrow morning. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Ciao. Thank you for tuning in.